Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another writing lesson with Mrs. Burke. Today, we're looking at our published pieces, and we're going to talk about what a published piece looks like and what it sounds like. If you're ready, let's get started. We've been working on our small moments writing for quite some time. You've all done such a wonderful job writing some small moments pieces at home and in school. We are working on our published piece of writing, and we will have an opportunity to share it with our friends in class. So you might be wondering, what does a published piece look like? And what does a published piece sound like? I'm here today to give you 3 tips for what your writing should look like and 3 tips for what it should sound like when you're presenting. Well, what does a published piece look like? Your published piece should always have neat handwriting. You always want to have your nicest and best handwriting. That includes proper spacing. That includes beautiful letter formation. And that includes a piece that you're really proud to share. It should be fully edited and revised. That means it should be mostly free from mistakes. You should have good word choice in there, and you should be very happy with how it looks. It should also have colorful illustrations. Boys and girls, sometimes working on the illustrations is the most fun part for me. How do you feel about illustrations? Do you love them too? Maybe you like doing the writing the best. But a published piece should be your absolute best work. It should be the work that you look at and you take a lot of pride in it, and you're very happy to hand it to your teacher to say, this is my published piece. You're very happy to share it with your grown-ups, and you're very happy to share it with your classmates. Let's look at what a published piece sounds like. When you are reading your published piece, now keep in mind, you may have the opportunity to do this in class with your friends, or you might have the opportunity to do this on video for your friends to view. So when you are presenting, you always want to use a strong voice. A strong voice is a loud and clear voice where you are saying your words properly and everybody can hear you. You don't want to be whispering those words. You want to be projecting those words out using that good big teacher voice. You want to make sure that you're reading at a steady pace. You don't want to be reading too slow like a little turtle, and you don't want to be reading too fast like a quick rabbit, because if you're reading too fast, we won't be able to catch your words. And if you're reading too slow, we might lose interest in what you're reading. So keep that pace nice and steady. And you also want to have eye contact. You want to be able to look up from your paper and either look at the camera or look at your audience. You don't want to be hiding behind your paper like this. If you're hiding behind your paper like this, we can't see your sweet face and we can't see the emotions on your face as you read. Also, if you're hiding behind your book, it might interfere with your voice. So make sure as you read, you have a strong voice, you're reading at a good pace, and you're able to look at the camera or look at your audience once in a while. You don't have to look at them the entire time, of course, because you are reading, but you should look up every now and again. Boys and girls, your task for today is to think about these tips and think about how you can use these tips. If you would like to, you can try to practice this using your camera on Seesaw. You can also try to practice this with a grown-up in your house. just do a little presentation, read a piece of writing. It's okay if it's not a published piece. You could just pick a piece of writing and read it and try to think about these tips we discussed today. All right, boys and girls, as always, do your best work. I'll see you again soon.